Hi everyone, this is Ravi. Welcome back to Katalon Studio Automation Tool Concepts. So till now I have published around 14 YouTube videos explaining different concepts of Katalon Studio Automation Tool. So starting from installation, setting up the environment, right? And all basic concepts of the Katalon automation tool. So, okay, so by using those 14 YouTube videos, you can perform automation of web UI without any issues. Okay, so I would suggest you guys to visit those 14 YouTube videos so that you will get more idea about the Katalon automation. Okay, so this is our lesson 15 where I'm going to discuss about custom keywords and custom methods. So how can you create custom keywords and custom methods in Katalon while automating your application? So please do subscribe to the channel, click on bell icon, you'll receive notifications whenever I publish more videos. Thank you. Okay, so before we jump onto the system, let me explain what is custom keyword in Katalon. So the custom keywords allows users to define their own custom keywords or custom methods to extend the capability of Katalon Studio. What do you mean by this? So if you remember, I have explained automating manual test cases by using Katalon, right? So while automating, we generally send the keywords, inbuilt keywords that are available in Katalon. What kind of keywords? Like open browser, set text, send keys, right? Click method, right? These are all the inbuilt keywords that are available in Katalon that we will be using to automate the application. So what if you do not have some keywords or methods that you want to use in Katalon? So that means if any method you want to define your own method, then you can use custom keywords option that is available in Katalon Studio. Okay, so let's jump onto the system and let me explain how can you create custom keywords and what is the use of these custom keywords by automating one application. Okay, so let's jump onto the system. Okay, so this is my Katalon. Okay, so if you remember in my previous session, I have explained you simply how can we automate a small web application by using manual steps, and also I showed you how can we automate by using script mode, correct? So there are two modes, manual mode and script mode. Okay, so while explaining these concepts we have recorded this session. Okay, so I would suggest you guys to go through my previous videos so that you can understand these concepts very well. Okay, so what is this test case that I automated? Let's run this test case. Okay, so it's a simple test case where user will be logging into testproject.io, and once he log in, the user will be performing registration operation. Okay, so basically he's going to register to the testproject.io. Okay, so that's the application. Basically that's the test case that we automated. Okay, so I'm just running the same test case so that you can understand what is the test case that we automated. Okay, so I'm gonna start preparing custom methods, okay, against this test case. So here I'm entering full name, password, logged in, and then I'm going to enter my country, address, email to sign up. Okay, for the free sign up. Okay, so this is our test case. So in this test case, now I need to use some custom method. For what? Or so basically custom keywords, right? So for what we need to use custom keyword, let me explain. Okay, so I want to see when I am selecting this country, right? Let's say I have lot of drop down values. Okay, I want to verify if the value, or if the drop down value that I provided to fill this application is available in this drop down or not. Okay, I want to verify for any given drop down, not only country. Okay, I want to prepare a custom method to verify if any provided value or if any specific drop down value exist in the drop down or not. Okay, so how can I write this custom method? Okay, how can I build custom method or custom keyword by using Katalon? Okay, that's what I'm going to explain you. Okay, so for that, in Katalon, if you scroll down here at the bottom, I can see there is a keyword module here. Okay, so in the keyword module you have a default package. So here I need to create a new package first. To create any custom keywords, to create any custom methods, I need to create a package. Okay, before I explain custom keywords, let me show you what are all the inbuilt keywords. See, these are all set, right? Set text, submit, right? Click, all these are all inbuilt keywords. Okay, but I want to create a custom keyword to validate the drop down values exist or not. Okay, so that's the reason I'm creating a custom keyword here. Okay, so for that, again, right click, click on new, and click new package. So let me name this as com.ea.util. Okay, utilities, com.ea.utilities. Okay, so once I create a custom package, now I need to create a custom keyword. Okay, new keyword. Let me name this as common keywords. Sorry, common utilities. Common utilities. Okay, done. So whenever I create a keyword, this, whatever the name I provided, right, common utilities, the Katalon will create a separate class that in the name of keyword. Okay, so it created a separate class now. Okay, so now how can we define custom methods here? Okay, so what is my object here is to basically check drop down list element exist or not. Correct? So let me first, we need to define check. Let me name the function as check drop down list element exist. Okay, so this is my custom method, and here I'm gonna pass a test object, that means the locator. Okay, and this is my variable locator, and also I'm gonna pass the value that needs to be verified in the dropdown. Okay, so value is option. Okay, so let's say if I want to select United States from the country, right, I'm gonna pass this value. So I'm gonna verify if that United States value exists in the dropdown or not. Correct? So that's done. Now let's, okay, and here first let me define a boolean flag equal to false. I'm going to make it as false. Okay, now, so we need to identify a web element, right? So for this, web element space, sorry, here web element space, web element, and I call it as element, and here I need to use control space. See, I have to use web UI common helper. So because web UI common helper, this one, okay, web UI common helper, this particular class brings this particular method, I mean, you can utilize all Selenium methods by using this web UI common helper. Okay, let me call that. Okay, web UI common helper dot. See, now I can use find element method. Okay, element find web element. See, if you see here, find web element. Okay, because I called I called this method, okay, method find web element, right? By using this find web element method, I can find the object, basically the drop down that is required. Okay, so here I'm going to pass object here, correct? I'm going to pass object. Okay, and then what is the timeout? I'm going to specify it as 20 seconds. Okay, let's keep it as 20. Okay, so here I'm passing object, whatever the object I pass to this function method, that will be passed here. Okay, so I'm finding web element. So once I find the web element, now what I need to do, select ddl equal to, so basically I'm writing a method to select a drop down value. Okay, select element, right? Select ddl, new select element. Okay, select ddl equal to new select element. Now see, once I select the element, I need to verify all the elements present in the drop down, correct? So for that I'm going to start for loop. Okay, for web element, for web element for web element right? So I'm going to loop through all the values, basically. Okay, all the values. I'm going to loop through all the values. Okay, sorry. For web element ddl dot get options. So there is a method called get options. It's gonna get all the options that are available in the drop down. Okay, then for each element, for each option, so if you see here, I'm getting a error message here. Okay, web element, because okay, I'm not web element. Okay, so this web element, I need to basically resolve this by importing the method. What method? So let me, sorry, web element, let me select method also I need to import. Okay, web element, I can basically import this one, web element OpenQA Selenium. Okay, so I'm basically web element. Okay, so now web element got, and this also I need to import this select from import Selenium, import OpenQA Selenium support UI. Okay, so this library will contain select statement related methods. Okay, and then still this is not gone. Let me just make sure again. Import, save. Okay, as soon as I save, so that's gone. Now for loop, okay, for web element ddl get options, I'm getting options, all the options that are available in drop down. Right now, if if element dot get text. So basically what I am doing, I am getting the text from, so basically drop down, let's say first, I mean for the first drop down value, if element dot get text equals to, if this equaled option, so this is option, okay, option means whatever option I pass here, okay, if the first drop down value is equal to whatever I passed, okay, then I'm gonna return if this is option, if the element get element equal to, so it's gonna actually iterate throughout the options. Basically in drop down, if you have 10 drop downs, right, then what it's going to do, it's going to get all the options from the drop down and it's going to iterate 10 times, okay, and then while iterating it is getting the text of each option, okay, if the text whatever you pass in this function is equal to the text available in the drop down, then it's gonna pass, okay. So here system dot out, sorry, dot println system dot out dot println, what I'm going to print, I'm going to print element exists. Here I'm going to return the flag as true. Earlier we defined the flag boolean flag as false, now I'm making it as true, okay, and then else what I want to do, I want to return this as not exist, does not, I want to print as does not exist, okay. If the text what I get is not equal to the text what I pass, then it's going to print this, okay, and then I need not to again return the flag because the flag is already false earlier, okay. I think let's save this. Okay, actually we missed this one actually till now. So if condition we missed one parenthesis, so I kept that parenthesis. Now there are no errors, okay. So now, so we wrote a custom method where I'm verifying each drop down option and I'm making sure that whatever the drop down option I entered exists in the drop down or not, okay. So this is what the custom method we wrote, okay, custom keyword. Now let's save this, okay, I saved it. Now let's go back to this test. Here before I select this drop down, I want to add the validation if the value whatever I pass, that value exists in the drop down or not, okay. For that just click on add, and here if you see, you generally use web UI keywords, right, till now while automating your web. Here I'm gonna call custom keyword now, okay. If I call custom keyword, here in the drop down the keyword whatever we saved that should show here now, okay. What is the keyword that we saved here? Common utilities, okay. Let me save again, sorry, let me again delete this, add custom keywords, we need to use custom keyword, okay, custom keywords. And here let me see if I have a custom keyword here. What is the keyword name? Common utilities groovy. Okay, so I don't see the custom keyword here, okay. So one thing we missed here, what did we miss? we need to see, once you write the function, you need to specify keyword method. So basically you have to specify @keyword. So @keyword is must. You need to specify this keyword to make your function as a keyword. To make your function as a keyword, you should not forget to define the annotation. What is the annotation? The annotation is at the rate, sorry, not here. So, okay, at the rate keyword, keyword. This is keyword is our annotation to define your method as custom keyword. So that's very important. Okay, now let's go back here again. Okay, now let me call again that keyword. Okay, custom keyword, add custom keyword. So now if I expand this, I should see my custom keyword. See, this is our first custom method that we wrote. Check drop down list element. Where it is? It is under com.ea.utilities. Correct? com.ea.utilities that we created here at the bottom. Right? So it is coming from there. Okay. So now I selected that method. Right? And what I need to pass here? I need to pass the object. How? Let's open this, double click here. The object is my drop down. Correct? What is the drop down? So this is my drop down. Click OK, and here you need to pass the variables. Okay, the value. What option? The value of option. What is the option that you want to verify? United States is the option that I want to see. I want to see if the drop down contains United States or not. Right? Okay, save it. Now run the session. So now if this keyword method is successfully run, then it's gonna print the whether the value that we pass, the United States, exists or not. Okay, if the value exists in the drop down, then it's going to print as the element exists. If does not, then it's going to print as element does not exist. Okay, let's wait and see. Okay, it's went to second page and it's gonna verify and it's gonna print. Okay, let's see it's printing or not. Yeah, it's still running. Okay, it's still running. Right, it's printed and then it's selected the drop down and it's entering the address. That means whatever the custom keyword that we created, that got successfully executed. Okay, let's go back to console and see if that it's printed anything here. So if you see here, the step number 8, it printed as element does not exist. Why? Because the value what we passed is United States. Right? So basically, so it might exist, it might not exist. Right? So this is the way. So basically I created a custom keyword to compare drop down values to verify if the drop down value exists or not in the drop down. Okay, so this is the custom keyword. So hope you all understand why do we use custom keywords. Basically you can create your own methods. Let's say you want to create a login method. For example, here you're logging in, right? You want to create a separate login method, so you can create your custom method for login. So whenever you want to log in, you can just call that custom method. So login functionality will be performed. Okay, hope you all understand the concept. Okay, if you have any queries, please leave your comments in the comment box. I'll try to respond. Please do subscribe to the channel, click on bell icon. You will receive notifications whenever I publish more videos. Thank you.